Hi, I'm Diana with Down Home Nesters, and I thought today maybe we could do a flip through of my, it's kind of a portfolio, but really it's just a photo album with some pictures going back 25 years when photos were just taken with a point and shoot, and then you printed them off at the local pharmacy or whatever. So some of the photos aren't that great, but come on and see how I started with Bob Ross paintings and ended up doing portraiture and all kinds of other things. Worked in some wonderful homes with some amazing people. I always loved it. This lamp here, I painted to match the bedspread, and this was in a show home. Did some, these were I think Ralph Lauren bedding, and did the design onto the wall with a lattice background. This was I custom designed this valance and had it cut out of wood by a woodworker, and then I painted this to look like the fabric on the chairs, and like the sink, the ceiling. These are all different homes, different clients. This home had these statues, the maid and the butler, really old, and I painted them onto the cabinets. And then they collected pigs and loved their dogs. So all of that was on a mural in their kitchen, and then painted a hole into their wall with a bird and nest and all the fun stuff. Painted along the top of these cabinets. These are, for this client, I did the walls, painted them, did just a type of photo painting on there, and then the golfers here actually look like either the clients or their friends. So I had pictures to work with and did all that. Golf table, my man, the director, he handles everything. And just painted all of these up in cabins and cottages and resorts and all sorts of things in northern Michigan for a long time. Oh, these Kmart lamps turned into these to match. I painted them so they'd match the curtain. Did the finial here. Did this part. Dresser. Just painted around there. These would not sell at this furniture store, and so they were having a wine and cheese night, and they'd had these in the store for 9 years, and I painted them live while they had a wine and cheese night, and of course they sold. And a mural around in this kitchen. This is a design I did, and I actually still have, this is one piece I still have. A little cabinet where I painted the door. I always loved this piece. It had glass shelving on the inside, so you looked in and you could still see the scene. This is a little girl's room. Did some clouds on the ceiling, doves with ribbons, and little girl table, and oh, a Wizard of Oz collector, of course. Painted all these different things. My favorite part I never got a photo of, and that was the black and white on top when she's singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I won't do to you. A computer cabinet. Lots of fun things. Then when we were living in Knoxville, I had a wonderful lady that would have me paint things for her store, and she'd just tell me I need something with dogwoods on it, I need something with rabbits, pears, whatever it was, and I'd either find pieces at garage sales and different thrift shops, or she'd find pieces, or she had warehouses of pieces. So I painted many things for her. This was a client. I painted her coffee table where she did her devotions, her daily devotions, and the Bible is opened up to her favorite verse, and then of course her teacup. Everything that's painted right onto the coffee table. Did a lot of holes in the walls for people. Did these this stonework around everything. That's her dog for a different client. All of this. Painted the front porch to just look brick, and did rugs on floors at different times. New York subway, children's book on a children's wall. This was for a home show. It was somebody's display I did. I love this. It's like a little porthole with a nest. Kitchen, did things all over, strawberry vines and rabbits she loved. Then this is a different stairwell at a home. This is a client's kitchen that had a lot of birdhouses and vines that she wanted. This is kind of one of my favorites. This door is really, the window is really there, but the door is painted on and everything around it is painted. So, see, I painted the door at the bottom and painted around it, and that was just so, see, that's how it started. So much fun. And so that's trompe l'oeil, which means to deceive the eye. Okay, skylight I painted on a flat wall. Oh, this was a wonderful time painting for a little girl's room. All these jungle scenes and animals, zoo animals and everything. Oh, she just loved it. This is a flat wall where I painted all the molding. See, I painted and added molding, added statues, the mural, different like ceramic pieces and urns throughout all that. Then I started doing some portraiture. And so these are different portraits I've done. This was a work in progress. It still is. I still have this one. It's huge in life size. A beautiful family of 4 kids and their wonderful dog. Some of my worship art that I sketch during worship. Did this one like, oh goodness, probably back in 2005. And then these are in my Bible. I've been doing those for so long. So a lot of things from my Bible. These I painted live during worship, like near the front of the room with the worship team. And this was one of my favorites. I've always loved the hem of his garment. Oh, the Royals baseball, painted on kids' shoes. I have a lot of different kids' shoes and clothes I've painted on. And just different portraits I've done. These are all in oil. This one's in pastel, but the rest are all oil. And then, like this is in my sketchbook. This is Cesar Santos, and you need to look him up. He's an amazing artist, and so I did this after him. I used his work, and I just love his work. So got this. That's that portrait that I still do have. Some of my other works. Oil in my sketchbook, colored pencil. Both of these are colored pencil. These are just different eyes I've done. That's my youngest son, my mother, my father. There, that's a little better. All right, so that. So, thank you so much for coming and watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, and we'll do a lot more sketchbook flip-throughs.